Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My good name is Ken and I am a certified nutritionist. So guys, today I want us to discuss something very important, and especially to our mothers, to the mothers who are breastfeeding, to the mothers who are lactating. So I just want us to discuss about a breastfeeding session. Is there anything that makes a breastfeeding session successful? Yes, it is there. Now, during a breastfeeding session, there's what makes it to be successful. Number one, we have comfortability of the mother. And number two, we have comfortability of the baby during that breastfeeding session. Now, when we speak about the comfortability of the mother during a breastfeeding session, it is all about the sitting position. A mother who is breastfeeding should be comfortably seated, supporting their back, because this baby can breastfeed for hours, especially during the night. Now, if you have not supported your back, it is not easy for you as a mother to sustain those long hours of breastfeeding. So you have to support your back, whether you delivered normally or through a cesarean section. You have to support your back, because if you won't, after around like 3 months, you'll start complaining of backaches, or else you'll not be able to sustain those long hours of breastfeeding. Ndio unapata wamama wengine wakinyonyesha watoto wao wanawatoa after like around 20 minutes just because they are tired. It is not because the baby ameshiba. So the comfortability of the mother during a breastfeeding session, I've said, it is only about the sitting position. So mkiwa nyumbani, you have to support your back during that breastfeeding session so that you can sustain those long hours of breastfeeding. Now, the comfortability of the baby during a breastfeeding session. Na hapa ndio unapata wamama wengi wanapata changamoto sana wakinyonyesha watoto wao. Now, the comfortability of the baby entails two things. Number one, it is about the good positioning during this session that makes it successful. The good positioning. And secondly, we'll talk about the good attachment. Now, good positioning, huyu mtoto wetu, now the baby will support their neck at around 3 months. Ndio unapata, if you are not supporting that neck, huyu mtoto atashinda kulia during that session. And then you'll see a mother saying that mtoto ako na colic pains. No, the only communication during that time between you and your baby is just crying. So huyu mtoto kama anachoka shingo wakati ananyonya, utapata huyu mtoto analia sana. So you have to support the neck of that baby during that breastfeeding session. Na huwa tuna support neck on this side, at this area, hapa hivi kwa elbow. So you have to support your back. You have to support the neck of that baby during that breastfeeding session. Hiyo kichwa, hiyo mtoto inafaa kuangalia. Don't forget, during breastfeeding, it is the time you are supposed to bond with your baby. So inamaanisha wakati unanyonyesha mtoto wako, lazima utamtoa manguo all around. Because watoto wadogo, of course, utapata mtu umemfunika na blanket just to keep that warm. Lakini as you position your baby during a breastfeeding session, kwanza unatoa blanketi zote, ndio position mtoto kwanza, and then after you have done the good positioning, ndio nguo zitakuja upande wa nyuma. So tumeposition mtoto wetu hapa, kichwa inatuangalia, lazima tumbo ya mtoto ikuangalie, na lazima miguu ya mtoto ikuangalie, ndio mtoto feel that warmth. That is the time you are supposed to bond with a baby. So lazima feel that warmth. So after tumesupport huyo mtoto, ametuangalia kichwa, tumbo yake imetuangalia na miguu zake zimetuangalia. Now, hizo blanketi zetu tunaweza zipeleka on the back side, and that is the right positioning. Take note, haufai upelekee mtoto matiti ndiye anyonye. It is you to sit down comfortably and then bring the baby kwa matiti. I hope we are together. The second thing about the baby is about the good attachment. Now, if you check at your breast, we have the nipple and a black part around the nipple. In our terms, we call it areola. If you attach the baby on the nipple alone during breastfeeding, it is a disadvantage to you as a mother, and it is a disadvantage to the baby. To you as a mother, in which way? If you attach the baby on the nipple alone, you can get cracked nipples. Unashikwa na tuvidonda, unaanza kusikia matiti yako iko na uchungu. Na ikiwa hivyo, it is very hard for you to breastfeed. It is very hard for you to express breast milk. Now, to avoid all that, during breastfeeding, you have to attach your baby on the black part around the nipple. Don't force issues because it depends with the size of the breast. Kuna wenye wako na matiti kidogo yenye if you attach the baby on the black part around the nipple, attach tu yote. And the others zenye zao ni kubwa kidogo. So what I mean is just attach on a percentage on the black part around the nipple for you to avoid those cracked nipples. Now, if that happens, you have cracked nipples, unaweza apply a Vaseline, which is non-scented. And then mtoto akiamka, before you breastfeed, you just wipe using warm water and maybe a liner or a face towel. And then you breastfeed. So I have said, if you attach on the nipple alone, it is a disadvantage to you as a mother. In which way? You can get cracked nipples, unashikwa na vidonda. Instead, you get a lot of pain during that. So nikasema, if such happens, utajipaka tu mafuta ya Vaseline, which is very non-scented. Now, if you attach the nipple alone, still it is a disadvantage to your baby. In which way? Huyu mtoto wetu akiattach on the nipple alone, hewa inaingilianga huku kando ya mdomo. That is why unasikia some babies wakinyonya wanatoa sauti funny. I hope you mothers can relate what I am talking about. So utapata mtoto anatoa sauti. Now, what does that mean? That one means huyu mtoto wetu ananyonya hewa. Huyu mtoto wetu akinyonya hewa, we have 4 things that happen. Number 1, your baby will get colic pains. Number 2, your baby will get hiccups. Number 3, we have regurgitation, ile kurudisha maziwa. And then number 4, we have constipation or bloating. That is as a result of mtoto kunyonya hewa. For us to avoid all that, you have to attach on the black part around the nipple. So you mothers have known that colic pains are brought about by mtoto kunyonya hewa, and we have to avoid that. After breastfeeding, lazima utoe mtoto hewa vizuri. You have to unamwekelea hapa, then you burp. You just burp around, just at the back, direct to the chest. So if you attach on the nipple alone, ukibapu ya mtoto wako akitoa hewa atabelch. If you attach on the nipple alone, ukitoa mtoto hewa, the baby will belch. Ndio utasikia wengine wanatoa, unasikia mama anakuambia mtoto ametoa hewa. Now, if you attach on the black part around the nipple, huyu mtoto wetu tukimtoa hewa, chances are hata belch. So kama umeattach vizuri, usingoje mpaka mtoto wa belch ndio ujue ametoa hewa. High chances are that hata belch. I hope you get the difference. If you attach on the nipple alone, tukimtoa mtoto hewa hata belch. Tukiattach vizuri, tukimtoa hewa, high chances are that hata belch. I hope you're together, guys. So today, I just wanted to discuss about what makes a successful breastfeeding session. And that is what makes it to be successful. So I think so. From now, thank you guys. Let's meet in the next video. I hope you've learned something. In the next video, we still continue with this topic of breastfeeding. It is a wide topic, so be tuned. Please subscribe to my channel, share, like, comment. Thank you. Peace out.